It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Lawrence gonna throw straight away here. Finds a man, right side. Escapes a defender. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here. Full extension, and he brings it in! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
11 Agate! 11 Agate!
First down throw, Lawrence. He's got it! And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
11. Red, on the red. Go, let's go! Hey, I'm gun. Street!
They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
11.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. And the Jaguars are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go. Hey, run! Go, street!
Tight end going in motion here.
Red.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
30 left.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 44.
Take right open. Hey, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, lion.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a...
Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
We send a man in motion. 1st down, here's Tua. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Has it downfield, working the left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tua looking to throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And it's a nickel set for the Jags on this 3rd down. Here's a give inside to Wright. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Right again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Tua off the play fake. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Son. Here we go, son.
The give to Edmonds up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey. 13, Luke. Hey, kill. Sink right. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. A handoff left for Edmonds. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that, 14 yards to go here on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Lawrence facing third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck. So back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. We'll see if they want to take the risk on 4th and a couple.
Go.
Now Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Alice, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. 11, Agate.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught at the 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Off the play fake, here's Tonga Vailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tonga Vailoa off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Sink right. Go. Let's go. Hurt.
They send the tight end in motion.
Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. That's complete to Musgrave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Easy. Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go, sir.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey, lion.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go, go. Take right open, open.
They're running the option, short side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Jaguars twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hey, smash. 11, 11.
Again, a run with Edmonds. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cover one. 21G.
Running behind center with Wright. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Flush down out to his left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
All right, let's go. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Here we go, sir.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready. Let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Flushed out of the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. One last play before the break.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's loaded another one up. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Miami.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Big game downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. Oh, look at this, trying to surprise him with an end around. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
From the gun, it's Edmonds. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, run! Easy. Read a 44. Take right open. 13, Luke.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Lawrence on the play fake. On target to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Called in left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, Lion. 11.
Here's 2nd and 7. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
We all know these receivers are so dangerous just in how well they get open and work the field, but then put the ball in their hands, and they become even more dangerous after the catch. They start looking for those lanes to turn small catches into massive gains.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. Tua off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tua now from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
On the handoff, this is Edmonds. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of the yard.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Rip, 23. 11.
Lawrence in the pistol. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hey, kill. Kill on the red. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, 3, kick. Ready, shot?
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now a run with Wright. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. They go play action with Tagovailoa. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Dolphins 28.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, here's Tua. touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'm fairly certain he left his leg up there just an extra half second to try to draw the flag. But, hey, you still got to be able to avoid running into him if you're the defender.
You know, Kate, you make a great point. And I've always wondered what these kickers and punters do in their meetings. I think they do that. They put on a pretty good show so they could draw a penalty, too.
He's got the squiver. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Lisa 24. Hey, I'm gun. Same right. Here we go, son.
They go play action here. Buying some time right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Hey, kill. Go. Hot.
They run once more with Edmonds. And he has it down officially to the red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Second and 13. Chased out to his right. And they're all over him. He goes down. A flag goes down as well, though. Let's wait and see which side this is on. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it, too. That one was on their defense.
Hey, go.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Silver.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
44, ready. 20, TX.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A handoff to Edmonds. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars leading by 7. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11, 11. Hey, 11, 11. Red.
Edmond gets it going left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
23. Check smash. Go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
On the run, it's Edmonds. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Able to find right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
A give right side for Edmonds. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph, Ralph. It's hot. Red on red. There goes the hot. Hey, Ron. There's a hot. Hey, go gold. Go silver. Got it. Ready? Red, red. Hey, lion, lion. Here we go, sir. Huh? Hey, hey. Here we go, sir. Huh? Okay, break. Silver. Rib, 23. On red. There goes a hot. Lisa, 24. It's hot. On the jump. There goes a hot. All right, let's go. There's a hot. Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph, silver. Red on red. Red, red. Hey, Ron. Hey, go gold. Gold, gold. Here we go, sir. Huh? Hey, lion, lion. Here we go, sir. Huh? Hey, hey, hey. There's a hot. Rip, 23. Here we go, son. On red. Silver. Lisa, 24. Here we go, son. All right, let's go. It's hot. Hey, easy, Ralph. Here we go, son. Fred on red. Hey, Ron. It's hot. Ready up. Silver. Ready. Red. Hey, gold. Here we go, son. On the ready. Here we go, son. Hey, lion. Silver. Hey. On the set. Hot. Rip, 23. Here we go, son. On red. Here we go, son. Lisa, 24. Here we go, son. All right, let's go. Here we go, son. Hey, easy, Ralph. Red. on red. It's hot. Hey, run. Silver. Hey, go gold. Go gold. Silver. Hey, lion. Silver.
Okay, ready?
Red.
Ready?
Here we go, sir.
Ready, set.
It's hot. Hey. Here we go, sir. Rip, 23. Here we go, sir.
Ready, break! Ready, ready? Set! Ready, ready! Ready! Get up! Down! Hut! Got it! Ready? Go! Here we go! Here we go! Hut, hut! Set! Ready? Set! Set, go! Okay, break! Ready, ready? Let's go! Hot, hot! On the double! Ready? Ready up! Get up! Let's go now! Hut! Ready, ready! Ready, ready. On the ready! Go! On the set! Hut, hut! Okay, ready? Hut! Set up! Ready? Here we go, set! Set, go! Ready? Let go! Ready, ready? Ready, ready? Come on, set! Set, go! Set! Ready? Set up!